Hello, it's a Saturday and for once I'm not out riding my bike, but I will be getting on my bike in a minute because I am at UK Bike Fit and for once I'm having a bike fit. I've been cycling for over 2 years and I've still not had a bike fit, so I think the time has come. Carl the wingman, bringing the bike up. Oh my, can you even get it around this corner? Oh, I mean, I shouldn't have painted the walls white, should they? Be staining them. Where are we going? Oh, here we are. Bike fit. Resolve pain, that's what I need because my Achilles are still playing. Yeah, that's what we were just saying. First thing on the menu, Carl's having a coffee.
Some caffeine.
So, this is Dan.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm glad you said you have coffee because I want the coffee. Yeah.
That's what you are. That was what he was on the way because he went over a pothole on the way and I had to go at him because it made me jump and then he got really angry at me.
Yeah, but I shouldn't get the blame for the roads.
You should look where you were going and then he fell out my seat. This is basically a mechanic heaven. Only if I was good at mechanics. You know, but Kyle, you'd like it.
I did actually look at buying something like that, but
did you?
I'm a bit stingy.
Oh, they're expensive.
They're not bad. We're like 40 quid.
40? Oh, that's not too bad.
That's
not
good.
Kyle.
Yeah.
A few bricks.
I know Weir is good because I've used Weir stuff before. Yeah, for letting you a few more bricks.
We're looking at general flexibility, core strength, biomechanics, just generally how you move normally.
Not very flexibly, I can tell you that.
Cool. So it's going to be fun then.
Right.
Right, so just totally relax. We'll just look at flexibility first. You don't have to do anything as such. So it should just feel like stretching. Nothing should hurt. I'm just going to go through range of movement in each joint.
God. I feel like I'm being a contortionist.
Range of movement, isn't it, I think?
Range of mobility is great.
Is it?
So far.
Wait till you see. Wait till you try and do a bike fit on me.
I'd love to see Kyle doing this.
That's getting tight there, yeah.
No, it's fine, keep going. It's not tight. It's not tight. It's fine. It's fine. Keep going.
Alright, that's ridiculous. Most people get to there.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get that far.
Really?
Yeah, and you're like,
Oh, man.
you done anything like when you were a kid, like dance or gymnastics?
You used to do dancing, you used to do modern and tap. Oh, you did used to do gymnastics, but I gave that up in primary school, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my leg would snap if you did that to me.
The blooming plank now. Thought it's the bike fit, not the bloody fitness test.
No. You didn't sign up for this, did you?
No, but to be fair, I was going to do an abs workout later, so.
Because you can do this in about 5 minutes, so you might
No,
be.
I can't. I have done a plank for 5 minutes, but about 10 years ago.
Just lift this foot off the bed. It's simple way.
Look at that, can I make you work?
And then back down. And the same on the other side. Then back down.
To be fair, I do know that I can do this because I do it every day. Because I always wanted to be able to touch the floor with my hands and I never used to be able to do it. So I used to only be able to go to like here. And then I was like determined, so I started doing it every day. But it took like a year to get to that. So just having my feet measured, I've just been informed I've got a bunionette, aka it's going to form into a bunion. I'm not happy about that. I mean, I did see a little lump on the side of my foot and I thought, what's that? Then Dan told me.
Sorry.
What's it called again?
Bunionette.
Baby bunion.
Let me show you. It's a baby bunion. There it is, look.
Oh yeah.
It's horrible.
Ginormous.
I'm going to have horrible feet. I actually blame my gran because my gran has really bad bunions, so thanks to those genetics, gran.
Huge.
Look how big Carl's toe is.
Yeah.
It's actually massive. Is that the biggest toe you've ever seen?
It probably is.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of toes.
So that's like the length of my toe and that's the width of it.
Right, it's time to mount the beast. Yes. This is how I normally straight on. That's how I normally get on. You always make fun of me how I get on my bike, don't you?
Yeah, it's not normal.
Well, as we've discovered today, my feet aren't normal, so plumbing out.
You're not normal.
Oh, making some noise.
Sticking these on. Only bits that we want to see. We can find that easy.
Sticking
Is that on the bunion there?
We'll use these to measure various joint angles and positions. This is look at your saddle pressure, so it'll basically show us where you sat on your saddle, how you sat on your saddle, what your stability's like, what your pelvic movement's like, and then obviously after all that, it's whether the saddle's going to be comfy for a long ride or not.
This one definitely isn't. I'll tell you that from PvP. Should have had this done before that, but yeah.
Yeah, the important thing is like, why is it not comfy?
Yeah.
And that's what we'll find out.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Dan, what are you thinking about that?
I'm thinking we need to. You shouldn't be riding a bike.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
it's not great.
What's not great about it?
The more red the colour, the more pressure there is, and
Yeah.
grey is nothing and blue is very light. The white squiggle in the middle is what your pelvis is doing as you're pedaling, so the pelvic movement, and then the red line is the average of that white squiggle.
Right.
So this is like your hip stability, pelvic stability, and really we want that in the middle, quite small, and this white line, we really want to see like a figure of 8.
Right.
And
No 8 happening.
we've not got any of that.
You've got a triangle.
Yeah. And we've also got a lot of pressure at the front of the saddle, like most of your pressure is at the front of the saddle, and this saddle in particular is not really designed to cope with that.
Right.
I think you'll always want to be fairly far forward with your saddle pressure, but you need a saddle that can support it, and this one can't.
So basically I now know why my down below area was not happy on Paris Brest Paris, because that. Is that bad?
That?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen it like that before? Or?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
Lots of times. You're not the only one.
Okay.
People don't talk about it as well.
Okay.
Like people will suffer with it and think it's normal, and then.
So basically, ladies, if you're down below, as I call my through, it's hurting, just don't suffer in silence. It's okay. You've got to get it sorted because we've only got one of them, haven't we? So. And Carl won't be very happy if it's not in function, will you?
No, really.
Being analysed. I've hopped off the bike and Dan doesn't look very happy.
There's just a lot to look at.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh no. Sorry. Am I basically not very good?
Right.
Well, you're obviously quite good, but just in the wrong setup.
This is the thing though. This is really normal where it could be like just a couple of things a bit related that's out, and it makes everything else look bad because everything's related.
Yeah.
I've just also noticed, just sat here as well, your shifters are completely different positions.
That's because I fell off in some grass.
In France, didn't you?
And Carl, you were meant to fix that for me. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? So starting off with my feet, first thing we found out is that my cleats are way too far forward on my shoe, which is definitely going to be impacting my Achilles, which I got injured in Paris Brest Paris, so no wonder.
The plate on this is upside down as well. Do you know that?
That's my fault.
Yeah, Kyle, you put them on.
I'll take the blame for that. I'd never fitted those cleats before. And
Is that going to
never used them,
impact?
so I wouldn't know.
Not really, but.
No, actually, I will actually be honest, Kyle, I put them on.
Oh.
You didn't, but I was going to let you take the blame.
Because I did put them on. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I did put them on, sorry.
But yeah, where they are on the shoe is the big problem.
That's what Amy's foot's going to look like with all those bunions.
Hey, this one's not got any bunions. Can I have this one instead?
I mean, it looks pretty knobbly though.
You want to get your cleat or the middle of your pedal somewhere across that ball of your foot.
Right.
So that it's
the strongest part of the foot.
And also, if you've got it slightly far forward off there, you're on your toes, which are levers, like they're going to spring, which all of that spring is going to put pressure through here and up your Achilles.
And that's what I've been doing. Oh dear.
So your head of metatarsal is there. We sort of want to aim for there-ish with the pedal axle, and we're there.
Oh dear.
So we're about 2 centimetres or so too far forward.
Well, a minute, no wonder I got injured. I wish I'd done this sooner.
No wonder you got injured, but also no wonder it's not getting better.
Yeah.
Because every time you're riding, you're putting extra pressure on that structure. We've gone back a long way. You can see like where the mud marks were up front. That's where they were.
Oh my goodness.
So
yeah,
we've gone back a long way. So yeah, where we are now, with the pedal axle, that big black line, just in front of your 5th metatarsal, which is where we want to be.
Perfect. Because you did just say surprised that I did PVP.
Yeah.
With that.
How you managed to do that length of ride on that. It's impressive.
Yeah. My through wasn't happy about it, but yeah, I can see why. Right, we're getting back on now. The cleats are repositioned. See if it's made a difference.
So, moving the cleats back will have effectively raised your saddle height by quite a lot.
Okay.
So the saddle height will almost definitely be too high now. So bear that in mind.
Unless it was too low before. Okay, that's alright. They get one thing right. Show what I actually just feel like looser on my calves.
Yeah.
Like before, my calves were tighter. So it has actually made a difference just moving the cleats.
And that's still where the saddle's too high.
Yeah.
It's going to get better again soon.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to take like 3 or 4 weeks of riding after this to feel normal.
Okay.
The first ride or two is going to feel a little bit odd, a bit weird, because different muscle groups are getting used more and different muscle groups are getting used less, like your calves. So I won't be surprised if you ride tomorrow and it feels like a little bit weird.
Okay.
But the more you do after that, it's just going to get better and better. This is basically like starting a new exercise at the gym or starting running for the first time. The first time you ride, like different muscles are going to work more and work harder, and you might feel fatigued quicker and things like that. But the more you run and the more you do that exercise at the gym, the better it gets and the easier it gets.
Yeah.
Same principle here. It's just going to get easier the more you spend on the bike.
Yeah, so it would take like 3 weeks.
Ish, yeah. The amount of riding you do, yeah. Some people it's longer.
Okay. So this is the new one after the cleat change?
Yeah, so we're
So
only
now I'm
changing
leaning to the
cleats.
back.
So that was before,
Yeah.
that's now. So it's still not great, but it's
No.
way better than that.
Yeah, because you meant to, is it meant to be more pressure on the back part of your bum?
For you, yeah.
Yeah.
Different. Let's say you're riding a time trial bike, we'd probably want to see more of this.
Yeah.
But no, for what you're doing, we want to see more pressure back here.
Yeah, but I'm leaning to the left.
You are.
So,
We need to sort that.
yeah. How can we sort that?
Going to get the saddle height right first, and then probably a different saddle.
Okay. Well, I knew, yeah.
Well, we know.
I've been wanting to ditch this one for a while, so I'll happily throw it in a skip.
So you can have it.
Well, you can have it if you want.
can use it as a bad example of a saddle.
Yeah. Getting back on again now. My neck's on and off. Saddle has been changed. The height. I know, I've never had a power meter, but I am going to be getting one in January. I'm going to be able to see my power. But at the minute, I have no clue. Oh yeah, that does feel like my legs want to go round faster actually.
Pressure's more like evenly spread across your saddle.
Yeah.
Again, it's still not perfect, but we're starting to see this figure of 8
Oh,
with,
yeah.
with your pelvic movement, and much more central.
Yeah.
Bring up your first one again. First
getting
one's on
there.
the left. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's much better.
And this pressure that was on the front is now reduced.
Yeah.
We're more even across the whole of the saddle.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you think the saddle needs to go up a slight bit though?
yeah, I think we need to go up a little bit more.
Right.
And then still probably swap saddle, because like I say, this still doesn't look great to me. The main thing I'm looking at the minute is what's going on at your ankle and your heel, to try and relax your Achilles off and not have you as toe down through the bottom of the pedal stroke. So that's where we started, and that's where we are now.
Oh yeah, that looks much better.
So you can see your heel drop
Yeah.
and the saddle height come down. And yeah, everything, oops, that's the after. Everything looks nice and smooth now.
Yay. I'll do it on the big screen.
It does look also like you put more.
Is that the after, yeah?
This is where we're at now, yeah.
That looks smoother, doesn't it? Very good.
That's the first one.
There's Kyle lurking in the background. You're not very happy about my shifters, are you?
No. Am I blaming you or Kyle?
You came off it, you
I came off it.
Yeah, so it's you.
It's my fault. Though.
Well, yeah, you should say your shifters aren't level for a start. Did you come off on this side?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's been banged in.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's changed.
It was on some grass.
Right.
The bike took more of a hit than me, thankfully.
So we'll move those in, move those level,
Yeah.
rotate the bars down a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to be taking some spaces out here to lower the front end.
Right. Was I too high up then?
Yes.
Okay.
So with your shoulders, you're
Yeah.
like quite hunched on into the front end.
Oh, yeah.
The front end of the bike's basically propping you up.
Oh
You
yeah.
want to drop your shoulder blades down and try and relax your neck off, because you did say you get a bit of neck.
Yeah, I
in
do
your
get a bit of
shoulders.
tight shoulders actually.
Yeah.
So we've taken a spacer out. This is going to feel different now, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah. Do you know, I think the biggest difference will be the bar rotation. So I've rotated these down
Okay.
and then sorted the shifters out.
Okay.
So that's the thing that you'll notice straight away.
Yeah, I've got an aggressive angle apparently.
Aggressive angle. Yeah.
What makes that? What makes it me have an aggressive angle?
Mainly genetics and
Right.
then flexibility.
Okay.
So biomechanics, as in you will just move how you move and
Yeah.
then how flexible you are, because your pelvis, as we know, tilts loads through here. So if you're starting off at an aggressive angle, you'll be able to get into a longer and lower position.
Right.
Whereas if you start off quite stiff around your pelvis and more upright, your spine's got a lot more bending to do
Right.
to get to this position, whereas your spine doesn't need to.
Okay.
So,
What riding's that good for? Is it better for endurance or don't you really?
neither.
Anything.
Like, as long as the bike's set up for what you want to do,
Yeah.
it probably will mean that, let's say you were really, really stiff around your pelvis and lower back,
Yeah.
you'd struggle to ride a race bike or a TT bike.
Right.
And your choice of bike might be limited. Whereas if you've got that flexibility, you can fit into a number of different positions.
Back on again. The bars have been dropped. They've been dropped like it's hot. Actually, it's not very hot today though. It's blooming freezing out there. Wait, can't put it in. Oh, it feels weird to me 'cause I'm not used to this position. There we go. I'm in. Oh yeah, that feels better actually. I can already feel my shoulders are more relaxed.
you look it?
My hair back so you can see. Apart from the saddle, which needs changing, we've got the position right. Basically, ding dang done. Nearly. Feels good.
Again, that was before.
Yeah.
This is the thing that we wanted to change, like get more space around your neck, allow your shoulder blades to drop down, and that's where we are now. So still relaxed, like got a nice bit of bend in your shoulder, in your elbow.
Yeah.
It's just that everything's just relaxed.
More relaxed. It felt more relaxed.
So you'll be able to go for longer without getting any neck pain.
Yeah. The only thing I'll be a pain in the neck is for Kyle.
No, I'll never change.
So we're up to here now.
Yeah, so we need this is where we've changed the saddle and start looking at different saddles and how they work.
Yeah.
But basically, we've got rid of this frontal pressure.
Yeah.
So now we just need to get this stability, so this movement of your pelvis, a lot narrower and a lot more stable.
Yeah.
So that everything's a lot more supported on the bike.
Yeah.
Because this saddle's not supporting you as it should do.
Who's using that saddle?
What is that? How is that comfy? Do people actually use this?
That's like a training tool. So for people who sit off centre
Yeah.
the saddle and can't feel where the centre of the saddle is, that
Oh
makes
my.
you feel where the middle of the saddle is.
Oh
I'd be
my.
concerned about what training you're doing.
We'll try this one first.
Okay. What's
Celia
this one?
Talia Flight.
Okay. I'll be flying.
I think Handlebar rides this saddle.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, great stuff.
There you go.
So we've got the Celia Italia bad boy on, or it could be a bad girl. It's not gender specific. And we're gonna
Or is it?
put the pressure thingy in the bob on,
Pressure map.
pressure map, and we're gonna see what it's like. Let's do this. I think my bike mounting's getting better each time actually, getting more practice. Right,
Have you spotted how she mounts bike? Yeah.
that's much better, that one.
What feels better?
I'm leaning back more. I feel like less pressure on my girl area.
If you would like sit really upright on a saddle, if this is your saddle, the two bits of pelvis you'll be sat on is like they're your sit bones, your ischial tuberosities. So you'll look for two blobs of pressure on the pressure map. But when you roll forward, like Amy does, you'll more see pressure on these sections of the pelvis, where it's like a V shape.
Yeah.
So you roll forward, and you've got a much more angled pelvis and spine, but then you'll see more of you should see more of a V-shaped pressure area, which we're seeing here. That's where we started. I mean, obviously it's loads better.
Yeah.
I'm going to try another saddle, see if we can beat it, but that's pretty good.
Novus Evo next. Let's try this one, see if it's any better. Any famous riders ride with this one?
About to say that.
Me. I ride this saddle.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it your favourite? Let's see what this is like.
Yeah.
What's the difference between this Evo and this one then?
The shape. So, I like to go along with the theory of categorising saddles into T shapes and V shapes.
Okay.
So this one would be classed as a T-shaped saddle because you've got a wider section back here and then a long, thin nose.
Yeah.
This one would be more of a V-shaped saddle because it's a very gradual cut in towards the front of the saddle.
Yeah.
So that's the main difference. It's seeing which shape of saddle is going to suit you best.
Time to mount the bike again. I don't know how many times I've done this today, but a lot. Right.
Stand up again.
Have I moved it? Sorry. So this is the Evo. This is the
Flight.
Flight. Keep saying it wrong. The Vanderpool saddle's winning here, let's be honest. So.
Yeah. For the problems you had at the front of the saddle, taking your weight a little bit further back, we've got a nicer, straighter, more horizontal movement through your pelvis. Nice, clear movement. Much more balanced. Both saddles are good.
Yeah.
But this is just better.
Yeah. Are the bars too wide?
Yes.
So the bars are too wide, but we're not sorting that today because we've done enough. But I am going to be getting some new bikes next year, so when I get them, we'll make sure the bars are right. That's Tops and Pleto.
This is, so you want some 38, really?
38. Well, that's my bike fit ding dang done, so thank you very much, Dan.
No problem, thank you.
I honestly do wish that I'd had this done a lot sooner because I've learnt so much. My shoulders are more relaxed, my bum's more comfy. It's great, really. Basically, I'm going to be more of a pleasure to ride with, Kyle. Because I'll be more comfy. Oh, it's all blooming dark now. It took how long did that take, Carl? About 2.5, 3 hours. But it's all dark, you probably can't even see, but I just thought I'd pop back on because I've been putting off having a bike fit for ages. Like, I've been riding for 2 years and I just thought, oh, I don't need a bike fit. Oh, the bike's back in the car. And I don't know, I just didn't have one. And then, yeah, Dan very kindly offered me to have one, and I'm so glad that I did because all blooming at the light's gone off. Hang on. It's like Halloween here. Here we are. Yeah, I've learnt so much. I was already so much comfier on the bike. So my tushy's not going to be hurting no more. And yeah, I'll be comfy. So that's it. That's all I want to say. I'm waffling. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. TT to the FN. Goodbye.